A sylph with a core of pure steel. I'm not really like that, she thought. I'm not tall and beautiful like Jacqueline or Michaela. The words she heard in answer didn't seem directed toward her. She had the feeling they were something James was thinking to himself, or remembering from some long-forgotten book. You don't love a girl because of beauty. You love her because she sings a song only you can understand. With the thought came a strong feeling of protectiveness. So this was how James felt about her. She knew at last. As if she was something precious, something to be protected at all costs. At all costs, no matter what happened to him. Poppy tried to follow the thought deeper into his mind, to find out what it meant. She got an impression of rules. No, laws. Poppy, it's bad manners to search somebody's mind when you're not invited. The words were tingled with desperation. Poppy pulled back mentally. She hadn't meant to pry. She just wanted to help. I know, James's thought came to her, and with it a rush of warmth and gratitude. Poppy relaxed and simply enjoyed the feeling of oneness with him. I wish it could last forever, she thought. And just then it stopped. The warmth at her neck disappeared, and James pulled away, straightening. Poppy made a sound of protest and tried to drag him back. He wouldn't let her. No, there's something else we have to do, he whispered. But he didn't do anything else. He just held her, his lips against her forehead. Poppy felt peaceful and languid. You didn't tell me it would be like that, she said. I didn't know, James said simply. It never has been before. They sat together quietly, with James gently stroking her hair. So strange, Poppy thought. Everything is the same, but everything's different. It was as if she had pulled herself up on dry land after almost drowning in the sea. The terror that had been pounding inside her all day was gone, and for the first time in her life she felt completely safe. After another minute or so, James shook his head, rousing himself. What else do we have to do? Poppy asked. For an answer, James lifted his own wrist to his mouth. He made a quick jerking motion with his head, as if tearing a strip of cloth held in his teeth. When he lowered the wrist, Poppy saw blood. It was running in a little stream down his arm, so red it almost didn't look real. Poppy gulped and shook her head. It's not that bad, James said softly. And you have to do it. Without my blood in you, you won't become a vampire when you die. You'll just die, like any other human victim. And I want to live, Poppy thought. All right then. Shutting her eyes, she allowed James to guide her head to his wrist. It didn't taste like blood, or at least not like the blood she tasted when she bit her tongue or put a cut finger in her mouth. It tasted strange, rich and potent, like some magic elixir, Poppy thought dizzily, and once again she felt the touch of James's mind. Intoxicated with the closeness, she kept drinking. That's right, you've got to take a lot, James told her, but his mental voice was weaker than it had been. Instantly, Poppy felt a surge of alarm. But what will it do to you? I'll be alright, James said aloud. It's you I'm worried about. If you don't get enough, you'll be in danger. Well, he was the expert, and Poppy was happy to let the strange, heady potion keep flowing into her. She basked in the glow that seemed to be lighting her from the inside out. She felt so tranquil, so calm. And then, without warning, the calm was shattered. A voice broke into it, a voice full of harsh surprise. What are you doing? The voice said, and Poppy looked up to see Philip in the doorway.